Glorious day to you, my friends. Welcome to day number 56 of being, blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Asikatara, our growth, nitara sanahotoro, our gratitude, sikutoro ashanahasake eata, hiso otoryoto. Where for 144 days, we are spending time with our inner being. We're chanting. We're breathing. We're keeping it simple. The imagery they gave me before the start is we're spiraling up this great pyramid to the edge of the matrix. We're going to poke our awareness through the hub of the dharma chakra. Use the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective of this reality. Since we're spiraling up, we're using the golden spiral and the Fibonacci sequence. Today is the first day of the next phase of this. The underlying energy is Muladhara, the root chakra. Yesterday, we finished up Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, our roots into nourishment, Iskatatirya. We're still going to talk about roots into nourishment, Iskahatakarawaskahatutu. But our foundation, our safety, our peace of mind that comes from the safety, Nirata, in our satiety, how satisfied are we? Yes, Muladhara has to do with survival, and the fight or flight response is there, but also the rest and digest aspects. And it's the basis of our fears and doubts, or we can water the seeds of fears and doubts, or we can water the seeds of our lotus, we can water the seeds of our nourishing life. And yesterday we finished up Annamaya Kosha, this overcoat of food, of nourishment. See, both of them, how they work together, the food and the nourishment. Well, now we're moving into the next kosha when we take off this overcoat of Annamaya, this illusion of food. Kasa ukutorisha is one way to say it. We're into the pranamaya kosha, where prana and breath, yes, they're one and the same, but they're also subtly different. Where we'll reinforce our receiving nourishment, food, through the breath, through prana, to help stabilize us. And we're switching. We've dropped the chant. We haven't dropped it. We've set it aside. We're always going to talk about Om Mani Padme Hum, which is 4 words, which maps directly with Samavriti Pranayama. This mala of joy that we're using, we break up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12, where each of the 9 groups represents one of the chakras in our Merkaba. Vasundhara at the bottom of our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle. Then Muladhara, our root chakra. Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra. Manipura, the jewel city, not the Garyachahat, our solar plexus chakra, our willpower. Anahata, our heart center. Vishuddha, the throat chakra. Agnya, Anya, Niraska Atara, the third eye chakra. My people call it anya. Nirosko utur ashnahayakata. Sahasrara, the crown chakra. And at the top of our Merkaba, Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, that's centered. Iskahatakara asaya. Well, now when I center my spine over my hips, yes, iskatuturushkatarate. And we're breaking up the 12 seeds in each of the 9 groups into 4 groups of 3, representing Samavriti Pranayama, box breath, where we breathe in for a count of 3 or 3 seeds. We hold our breath with a full set of lungs for a count of 3 seeds. We breathe out for a count of 3, and we hold our breath with an empty set of lungs for a count of 3. So it makes up the 12 seeds and the 4 different aspects of interacting with energy. Interacting with this physicality. This 4 is the basis of the physicality. We're inputting, we're receiving from the universe, we're breathing in. Now, when we hold our breath, we are exciting the energy, we're building the energy, we're compressing the energy, we are exciting the energy. When we breathe out, we just release it. We're radiating the energy outwards. This is what we give back to the universe. And at the end, we're embodying it. When we're holding our breath, we're just embodying this energy. Well, we're shifting from a base of 4 to a base of 3. We've turned the corner on the Great Pyramid. We've gone up the ramp, and we turn the corner, and we're on the second side. We're on... The invitation is to reinforce. We'll see how they talk about it over the next few days. We're reinforcing the processes, the threefold processes of samyama, thus this meditation, and the ability of the mind in meditation. The ability to connect to things, to connect into spirit, our inner being, to be able to connect into other things that we perceive as separate from us. And this Ananda Chakra, the 3 aspects, this Bhur, Bhuva, and Svaha, aspects of the universe. Yes, they do map to body, mind, spirit. They map to this Tamas, Rajas, and Sattva, Niyarasa, Aturura, Shahoka. And we made a video on that in this series. Iskata Kuryo, I can't remember which day. But as we change up our foundation to that is the ways of spirit, with our mind's ability to focus, to concentrate and focus, and to be able to continue the stream of consciousness that comes with that focus, then allowing the self to just, we're unaware of the self, allowing the self to step aside, allowing awareness to not be on the self, to be consumed with our breath in the chant. We're going to talk just a little bit about yoga before we switch up the chant. The first, using the Mala of Joy, where we rolled down the chant. We shifted it. Om, Ah, Hum, with an M. Now that we're using the Mala of Joy, we're realizing the wisdom, Om, Ah, the emptiness, and Hum, is we're also radiating it outwards. This is for us, but we're saying it for everyone. Om, Ah, Hum. I am the wisdom in the emptiness, or the wisdom in the emptiness consumes me, is one way of saying it. My awareness is filled with the wisdom of the emptiness. How about that? My awareness is focused on. So we're going to chant Om Ahum with an M 108 times. The chanting is going to be a little faster. Then we're going to spend some time in meditation, we're going to invite in beings of higher consciousness that are aligned with our path where we are today, our soul mission, if you want to think of it that way. What's relevant to us today from spirit? Our inner being and the other forms of consciousness are going to conspire, work with us to share the wisdom that we need or we think we need. About 10, 11, 12 minutes or something like that, we're going to spend time with them. And then we're going to transition over to this Ananda Chakra, this Guru Bead of Ascension section, where we're introducing the chant. Traditionally, it's Om So Hum, magical chant. We're going to drop the Om because we want 2 words. Okay, so Om Mani Padme Hum is 4. Om Ahung is 3. And we're switching up to So Hum. Well, we're going to do So Hung because it's for us, but we're reaching out to bring in the So Hung portion of it. So Hung, Hamsa, So Hum is a mantra it's a bridge mantra. It's the seed of all the other mantras besides Om. Sounds come into 2 different categories, the Ahat and the Anahat. Okay, like our heart, Anahata. Ahat means it's struck. These 2 physical elements came into contact and made a sound, like your hand on a drum, like the drumstick and a drum. We're causing it through this physicality, Ahat. Now there's sounds that come from spirit or come from the highest form of consciousness. These are Anahat, like our heart. Our heart is unstruck. It is not of this physicality. It vibrates on its own because of its consciousness. Nobody is beating your heart. Nobody is beating your drum. We intentionally are not even beating our heart. To beating our drum, our heart chakra, Anahat. Consciousness, our inner being is doing it. Our inner being is causing our vibration. And this is our core vibration. We're doing all of our manifestation through this. You can't beat the drum of our heart, of our inner being. It does it all on its own. This is the vibration that we're aligning to. When we say we're gently tuning our vibration to that of our source within, no matter how much we try with our mind, we can't beat the drum in sync with it. We can try. It's called making music and living. But only by allowing our inner being to live more fully through us, with us. Shine on. with your inner being, from your inner being as your inner being. That's what this Brahma Vihara is all about, this God self. It's where the God self lives, and the more we enlarge this Brahma Vihara, this abode of God, this dwelling place of loving kindness, of compassion, of harmony, of joy. And by embracing the ways of spirit, by embracing the ways of higher consciousness, utilizing samyama, our ability to focus on something, whatever it is. When we chant, we're going to focus. We're focusing on our breath, and we're focusing on the chant. And our inner being fills that void. The inner being is the Om of the void, the Akash, everything in between everything else. So as this peacefulness and the peaceful ways of samyama as it works with this Ananda chakra to drive our process, to drive our being, we're creating like spirit. We're interacting with everything like spirit. Instead of in our lower chakras and as a human. Sa, so, is our breath in. It's the infinite, just like Om is the infinite. An, ahat. These two sounds are ineffable. No matter how many words we use to describe it, we can't. But if we just say the infinite, it's the God self, the Sa, the So, and the Hum, Hung or Hung, is the same Hum that we've been dealing with. I am, Aham, I am. But this ego's sense of I am is different than when Moses was on the mountain talking to the burning bush and he got the answer, Eye, Asher, Eye. He says, people are going to need to know what to call you. And the burning bush said, Eye, Asher, Eye. Well, in an ancient Aramaic way, Atakara, Eye, Asher, Eye. Wow, thank you. How'd I do? I felt his presence here. As we focus, that's what samadhi is defined to be, is that we're so focused on the focus and we're pulling in the stream of thought. We're focused on the chant and we're focused on our breath, that our sense of self disappears. Our sense of self. We become one with our breath and the chant is samadhi. We're the same as the higher form of those things we're focused on. It's the same thing as Yoga Sutra 1.4 is that what happens when we're not dwelling in the lotus of awareness, we become that, what we're thinking of. Well, when we hold the stream, samadhi happens. We lose. One way to say it is we lose our sense of self. The other way is that we're so filled up with the focus and the stream of the focus is that it becomes us. We become this consciousness of that stream, which is what channeling is about, which is what light language is about. Atikanaha uturu artanahi iti arianahatura hashaye. You pull on the stream and you let the stream run. And we don't necessarily have to hold it. We just need to be aware of the stream at that point. Atahana atsusi, shaiska ara, atahanita, arasahe iti arahana o ushogyoku. The holding of the stream and the continuing of the stream, this dharana and dhyana, are fulfilling at that point. So continuing it is natural. We're satisfied with the focus of it, and we're satisfied with the flow of it. We're satisfied with the energy that's coming through with it. So we continue it. Arskanahatuta. Hai arahana asihikotaratuteshaya. And when we learn to focus and pull on those streams of abundance, whether it comes in the form of meditation or light language or channeling, whatever our forms of abundance are, when we pull on the stream of abundance, do we continue it? Because it feels good. Atukusnahutoryu is our human way of doing it. So, I changed the keys on my keypad too. To help. To help. Kasi Kotor. We'll see how it works out. So, I invite you to relax. Sihikotoro na hatara. Isata karahata tukuru huturo. Whether you lie down, whether you sit in seated meditation, comfort and ease are the path. As we settle in and allow ourselves to settle in. Simply by focusing our awareness on our breath. As we begin to lengthen and deepen our breath, as we pay attention to the sounds, the nod of our breath. As we notice the difference in sounds of our breath. As we begin to feel our breath more fully. As we invite the ideas of prana along with our in-breath. As we open ourselves to feeling the prana as well as the breath. As we breathe in new energy, and exhale old energy. we breathe in the so. And we breathe out the hum. As we breathe in the infinite. And breathe out the physical. As we breathe in the spirit. And we breathe out the pearls of life. Breathing in the infinite. And breathing out the manifested. Breathing in the potential. Breathing out the realized. Breathing in the Om. With a little pause. Breathing out the Om. A few more breaths on your own. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center. Where the body, mind, and spirit converge. The three aspects of spirit converge. This Rita, Vikara, and Shrishti. This Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire with prana from Purusha, and increases our already bright light. And our holy fire is the holy fire, the highest source of consciousness. Where there is no ego, where we are all one, where there is only one. Where there is only total acceptance, which is unconditional love, which always respects free will of every thought, of every being. Let us take this pure, holy fire and move it down through the chakras, purifying each of the lower chakras, moving it down into Manipura, purifying Manipura, purifying our ideas of will, of intention, of joy, of inspiration. Moving this holy fire down into Svadhisthana, purifying our ideas of emotions, purifying and stabilizing our emotions. We are okay. We are loved. We are love. Purifying our ideas of desire, of creativity. Moving this holy fire down into Muladhara, our root chakra. Purifying our ideas of foundation. Purifying our ideas of what is stable, what is stability. And purifying our ideas of where we are building our Brahma-vihara. Purifying our ideas of safety, of security, of survival. Calming our fears and doubts with love and acceptance. Moving this pure holy fire down into Vasundhara, purifying our ideas of our root system and from where we get our nourishment, our food, our fuel of being. And let us ask our inner being and the holy fire to take any roots that are ready to be placed into our heart center, into spirit. To the firm foundation, the firmament of heaven, the firmament of our heart center, the Anahat, where no one can shake the foundation, no one can strike this foundation. And let us send the holy fire down through the root system, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug for hosting this life, this 3D reality, and bringing back her grounded love and wisdom, which includes that we are spirit. We are all spirit. We're not made of this earth, this water, this fire, this air, nor are we made of the space in between these elements. all these particles. We are spirit. Let us bring this and unify this earth energy upwards, merging and along the way through the root system, emerging into Vasundhara, unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this collective energy and merging into Muladhara, unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, stabilizing, balancing, aligning, raising this collective energy and merging it into Svadhisthana, unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this collective energy and merging into Manipura, unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, raising this collective energy and merging it into Anahata, unifying all these energies and ideas into this unshakable foundation. Harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, elevating this collective energy and merging into Vishuddha, purifying our ideas of truth, unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, elevating this collective energy and merging into Agnya, Anya, the third eye, purifying our ideas of intuition, of awareness, of insight, purifying our ideas of illusion, purifying our ideas of separation. Unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, expanding this truth-based, heart-based awareness. Elevating this collective energy and merging into Sahasrara, our 1,000-petaled lotus, our crown chakra, purifying our ideas of consciousness, purifying our ideas of thought, purifying our ideas of the power of thought and consciousness, purifying our ideas of attachment and our need to decorate with our mind. Unifying all these energies and ideas, harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, and expanding our lotus of awareness, our heart-centered foundation in truth, in wisdom, in awareness. As we ascend this collective consciousness into and merge into Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra, as we purify our ideas of everything, purify our ideas of separation, of illusion, purifying our ideas of the ways of spirit, unifying all these energies and ideas and chakras. Harmonizing, balancing, stabilizing, aligning, allowing awareness to simply be. As we invite in and unify with the higher thought forms, this vijnana of Rita, this cosmic order, this divine timing, this divine flow, this flow of spirit. Inviting in and unifying with the ideas and energies of Vikara, this higher change, divine ripples, divine action, divine causation. Inviting in and unifying with the ideas of Shrishti, this divine creation, this divine standing, divine emanation of this creation just radiates outwards, and sometimes it just appears. Allowing awareness to simply be. The process, the new process. For the next 34 days. The invitation to begin with Aum. Simply Om, stretched out into its three sound components. Ah for the heart. Ooh for the root. For the embodying, for the savoring. For our foundation of Om. The invitation to chant Om, Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy. This will be at a quicker pace. The Koshi chime at the end. I'm not sure if it's included. Will let us know when we're on the last one. I'll let us know otherwise. And transitioning with Aum. After a few breaths, as we invite in a being or beings of higher consciousness, of higher vibration, aligned with where we are, aligned with our inner being, aligned with our soul mission, sharing information, wisdom, experience that is relevant for us, for our good, for our highest good, for where we are right now in our lives. As we allow our inner being to control or interact fully with these other beings of consciousness. Simply allowing the experience to be. After about 10 minutes, we will thank them and send them on their way, bidding them farewell, thanking them for the experience, for the energies, for the wisdom, for help in lightening our load. And the invitation to transition with Aying, which is simply aim stretched out to its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, and Ing for resonation with everything. The invitation to chant So-hum 36 times using the Ananda chakra, the Araska Otorotora, the Guru bead of Ananda. I don't know what to call it. That's Guhoyatarata. They still haven't given me a name. It doesn't need one. I'll let us know when we're on the last one. And concluding with Aying. A breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant Om 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 Om. Ah, Om. A breath in for Aum. Aum. When you are ready, invite in a being or beings or collective of higher vibration, of higher consciousness, with words of wisdom, sharing energy, inspiration, whatever we need, whatever is most relevant to us at this moment, at this time in our lives. Allowing the conversation, allowing the energy exchange, simply allowing the experience to be. When you are ready, with heartfelt gratitude, giving thanks to the beings for the experience, giving thanks to our inner being for the experience. And gratitude to you for giving yourself the experience. As we bid these beings farewell, and we shall see them in another now. A breath in for eyeing. Eyeing. And a breath in for so-hum. 36 times. I'll keep count. I'll let us know when we're on the last one. And a breath in to chant. So-hum. 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 Soham. Soham. Last one. Soham. A breath in for eyeing. Eyeing. When you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now. Maybe bring in some gentle movements. Maybe slowly and gently roll your neck and head. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Hututu uru hushana okuturu hasatu karita. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 56. Day number 1 of the phase of 34. Itukuroto urutatara. Of being, day number 56 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Nitikatara hashanatuuryoto uratakatara. Where we're chanting Om Ahung, another bridge mantra, Om, the infinite, Ah, this bridge of our heart, Ah for the heart, and this physicality, our ego in this physicality. It's the hara, nita arashkana hotoro takata taha. And so is soham, sohung. So is the infinite. Hung is the finite, where us being the bridge is implied. We're making the bridge smaller, narrower. We're bridging the gap. So I encourage you to journal. Write down whether you liked it or didn't like it. Maybe leave a comment. But if we document our experience, we're spending more time in meditation, more time with the other beings, whether we're with our inner being, ourself, or with other beings of high vibration. If we document it, maybe we'll see it as wisdom. And maybe if we start to document it, new wisdom will start flowing from it as we focus, dharana, as we allow the flow, dhyana, allow the wisdom, and samadhi, get out of the way of it. Simply allow it by focusing and flowing. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss, and shine on from your inner being with your inner being as your inner being. You are this bridge to spirit. Nitukurusana ahia atakarata e sahakara hatoro ursha nutoro tata. And make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Isuhotoro atakanahietita hata arnahayaha.